Hi guys, welcome back to 25th video tutorial of J2WG. In this tutorial we're going to discuss about how to make our application more dynamic. So the previous tutorial we have seen like how to create a new web project in Eclipse and how to create servlets. So as we see, this is actually optimize a lot of time and the code, and we don't need to do so much of manual work like generating tar class files and copying to classes folder within the project and web enough, and we don't need to do a lot of stuff, and the Eclipse IDE itself generating a lot of defaults for us, and we just need to concentrate on writing servlets and configuring those servlets within web.xml. So we just implemented very static application, which is static content application, which is welcome to Flipkart. What are the content we have printed, which is the static content. Let's go and make our application more dynamic so that we can add more layers into our application. Then we can make our application more dynamic. So let me stop the server. So to stop the server, you just go to the servers panel and right click on it and stop it, or you just click on this red button, then the server will be stopped. So either way you can able to do it. So let me stop the server. So let me clear out all these. So now we have our browser, which is this page. So I can name it as client. So the client is accessing our website with localhost 80 Flipkart, and followed by the particular URLs he is referring. So what our project is, so this is the Tomcat server. I can say the container, or you can call this as server. So which is what holding our application. So our application is so Flipkart is our application. Within a Flipkart, we'll be having set of servlets. Servlet 1, servlet 2, and servlet 3. This servlet is about hello, which is actually hello, and this particular servlet actually having the content of static content, like how we are seeing here. It is having a static content. It is even if you see in the code, it's just returning some static content. It's not giving any dynamic data over here. But our intention is to make our application more dynamic. So I just want to make this application to be more dynamic. What I supposed to do is I just want to have the data. I don't want to return from the servlet itself. I just want to get the data from the database. So from the database, I just want to access the data and I just want to display the data within the servlet. So for that, what I'm trying to do is I'll be writing a new servlet which is actually communicating with a database server. So the database, any database you can take. So within this server, so as we have seen the previous example, so we have a table available which is products. So with that table, I'll be getting the data and I'll be printing the data within my servlet. Suppose we have a table called as so products is the table we have. Within the products, I just want to perform DV operations. What are the operations we are doing? Third operations. I just want to perform few of the operations with the servlet, this particular servlet, and I'll mark this servlet as product servlet. So I'll be having one servlet which is actually able to perform the product related operations like adding a product and getting all the products and deleting a product and updating a particular product. So all the operations I just want to perform using a servlet. So that makes our application more dynamic. And we can have on further we can have one more login page, and if we have the time and we can create a one login page, then we can make this application to make better look and feel. So once we log in, the home page actually asks for username and password. Once the username and password is available, then if the matches to the database, then only the application actually navigate to the list of products. There you can see the UI, which is actually making product activities like adding a product and updating products and deleting products. So these operations we can able to perform. So these are tasks. So in this architecture, when client performs, when the client clicks on the root URL, then the Tomcat will respond. Depends on the URL he is giving. This Tomcat server will actually picks the particular servlet. Depends on the web.xml defined over here. So these are our goals. Let's go and first try to communicate with the database and try to fetch the products at the first level. Later we can implement the higher level of our application, or else we can let us create a users table. There you can have users like um, uh, users like admin and users and all, and with one of the user we can able to log in. Once the login is success, then only we can able to go to the product phase, and there we can able to perform the product operations. So I'll be taking this particular servlet as login login servlet, and with the login servlet, then I'm actually navigating to product servlet. From there I can able to perform all other operations. So let's wind up here and we can start coding from next tutorial onwards. Thanks guys. Thanks for watching.